Hey, hey. Bum, 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 bum. Du, 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 du. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. Du, 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 du. Hey, hey. All right, where is my screen? And then we're going to get live in a second. All right, give me a moment. Give me a momento. Un momento, por favor. There it is. Okay, I don't need that. Let me get the link so I can put this in the Discord, and then we can get rolling. Rolling. Boom. There we go. All right. All right. What's up, everyone? Give me a moment. So, I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your days to listen to me ramble. I know, like MG says, I'm extremely long-winded. So today I'm going to try not to be. In fact, let me tag MG in this one so MG knows. I'll try not to be long-winded today. At MG, the reader. Oh, also, I need to tag in. Give me 1 second. I just got to tag in the family lamb. Family lamb got to get tagged in here, too. Give me one moment, y'all. Sorry about this. I'm not prepared for the the promotion side of things, because I just kind of like get it. You catch that spirit in you. And I knew I needed to get this recording out. There we go. No, that's not it. And there we go. I just want to do this. And I'm also going to do this. I'm copying and pasting today just because I'm being lazy, and I apologize. But I am definitely copying and pasting today. And I want to add verbal because I see our test is back. There it goes. Add you back in there, man. Boom. Now everybody's back in. All right. So let me begin with, before we get into welcoming this, trying to understand this room 3.0, which is, I believe we're talking about energy credits. I've been watching CEOs and I'm watching what they're stacking with their businesses. And that's kind of what we have to deal with. We are dealing with corporations. We have to understand that. We have to understand what that means. The United States is a corporation. It flies a flag. That flag flies over a nation. All right. So we have to understand what Rome is and what Rome isn't. And I'm only getting a grasp of this now, and it's because of MG that I'm even getting a grasp of this thing. So thank you, MG, for that. I am thankful. But let me hold on. My mouse wants to be an ass right now. All right, there we go. So what we're gonna do today, and what I'm going to try to get through as fast as possible. Let me close a couple windows. Is what I've been noticing and what seems to be happening, what transition is happening. So let's deal with what was Rome, right? Rome 1.0 was Rome. Rome was the black monarchy. And then after after that, it shifted, it fell into ruin. That was Rome 1.0. Rome 2.0. Rome then is after Yeshua, right? Or Jesus, right? We have a new Rome that's formed. So after that Rome is formed, that's where you get your first pope. And then after the black pope falls, we're still in, that's the doctrine of discovery, because we still got that same these popes, right? So the popes, you have a whole bunch of popes. The popery does what they do. And then what ends up happening is you got the doctrine of discovery. And with the doctrine of discovery, you're still in that demonstration. We're all in that demonstration right now, still underneath the doctrine of discovery. So we're in 2.0 right now. So 3.0 is, okay, well, Rome's power seems to be waning, at least the Rome we understand, but we're still going to have to pay taxes. So really what's going on, fam? So really what Rome ends up being is the finance structure, right? So who's getting paid? So I like, MG brought it kind of like, he started talking about faith, and the thing that I am, and the reason why I absolutely know exactly what this beast is because when I started programming, I programmed on a system called Perl. And when you program into that system, you have to use Unix and Linux commands. And when I started working, I was at the bank. I was at Citibank at the time. I just learned automation of a desktop, and now I was learning programming as far as how to program the web, as far as a dynamic programming. And I was using Perl CGI as a programming language. And I started using that crap. And when I was using it, I had to make a configuration file. And when I made the change on the server, which I'm going to show you right now, it's called a change modification. And I had to change the file 666. Change modification of a file or folder means that all of the users can read and write, so you can get configurations, but cannot execute. You can't do anything. The machine is the only thing allowed to do something in that folder with that file. If you want everybody to write on the file, so back in the day, we made things called a bulletin board, right? And so people could write on the bulletin board. So you wrote a little text file, you put it on the FTP server, you stuck it there, you made it 777, and that allowed you to write to the file. And somebody could say like as a guest book, right? That's what it was. It was called a guest book back in the day. That's back when we had like Angel Fire accounts. So that hit me. I was like, this is an entire transition. When I saw this, I was like, oh shit, the beast is a machine. And it wasn't until later when MG was talking about things and I started looking at other people and looking into Hebrew that I figured out that the 6th letter of the Hebrew alphabet was a W. Right? Hebrew, Hebrew, Alpha, Habet, 6th letter. All right. 6th letter, right? Vav. The letter doesn't really exist, but Vav or Vav sound is a double Vav, right? Double V. That's what a W is. That's double V. 2 V's. So it's also linked to being, where we go, hold on, let me go to the wiki. Because you know, you got to see it on wiki. There we go. See? 6th letter. Vav. Which can also be, where are you? You trying to hide it? There it is right there. Phonic W. Boom. And it's the first thing that you see there, right? So you got WWW right there. So that's the World Wide Web. Now you go back to the word, and the word says you're not going to be able to buy nor sell without basically being on the internet and being able to transact back and forth between computers. What are we living right now? What is the demonstration that we're currently living? You're not buying or selling physically. You're not walking across. No, you're doing it online. I'm going to make all, big or small, be able to work on this machine. And everybody's going to revere this machine. So what is Rome? What's really Rome? Who controls Rome? Rome has always been the bank. It doesn't matter where the bank is, it's who holds the vaults. And the bank's heads always change, but the head is still the top of whatever whatever it is. All of the stuff that we see, we know is the puppet show. Everything else we see is the puppet show. It's just whoever's in control of the banks. So land we can't own. We know who we are. So I'm just trying to get that feeling back, right? So let me show you something. It was MG that started this when I saw this on the screen again. And I remembered something, right? I remembered. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, because my screens got shuffled on me again. Or did they shut my screen down again? I tell you, they be hating. Got it. There it is. They just shifted it down trying to put an ad. This, right? The Trail of Tears. Okay, so you've got this picture where these people are all what the core natives look like. They've been trying to tell us. Like straight up. And as you look at something like, let me see, where is it? I've got my screen software. Give me 1 second. Let me pop this open. Let me show you something. This is crazy to me right now. So this screen, remember the one that I just showed you. Well, look at that. You got Shannon Sharp up in this piece. Right? And I heard MG say that, and I was like, and then it popped up on my algo. So we're in a democracy. And, you know, we've got to understand that this Trail of Tears that happened, they talk about enslaved Africans. If you know, they're talking about Indians. I'm a West Indian, right? They call me a West Indian. It's funny how they do that shit. Oh, you're a West Indian, but guess what? I'm still a fucking Indian. And I look like Shannon Sharp. So if I look like Shannon Sharp and Shannon Sharp's from here, he must be a what Indian? He's a North Indian. If I'm a West Indian and then there's an East Indian, my aunt looks like an East Indian, Punjabi style. Yeah. Tribe, speak. We all have dancing feathers, right? We all danced with feathers. Look at Carnival. Look at Louisiana. We all danced with feathers. Let's stop playing now. See, but where MG gets this in our head, then all of a sudden I got to say, well, what do you do with that? Because remember, if you are this, and this was on a Trail of Tears that led to Tulsa, Oklahoma, we know what type of beats we on. Remember, we went from the beaches where we were supposedly this, North Carolina, Virginia, and ended all the way over here. And became, see this right here says a dentist. So we were fixing teeth. Right in this sign says dentist. We had banks. We were doing finance. So we went from having control of the ports. We lost the ports, we lost the news outlets, we lost the banks at the shores doing commerce. Gotcha. So what we had to do, we got kicked inland, but then we didn't. Evidently, it didn't break our spirit, and it didn't break our economy, right? See, what happens is we can live through any recession, depression, because guess what, y'all? God's people just do what they do. They just do what the hell they do. It's trying to mind their own business. Okay. So everybody wants democracy. Right? This is everybody wants. This is what everybody thinks it is. Freedom, a flag, peace, prosperity, bad Russia. Everything's great with us. We raise our hands for freedom. Democracy in color, right? This is the game they play with us. people, citizens, emancipation. That's freedom, justice, a system of rights. Right? All right, let's stop playing. Democracy, a system of government by the whole population or the whatever. All right, so that's being cute and glamorous because they're still trying to give you that freedom shit. State sovereign, they're telling you, but they're still trying to put it around representative, elected. They're still trying to say that you control shit. No. Demo. What does demo mean? Demonstration. A technique. A technique. Demo. A technique. Okay. Or a product. A product or a technique. Okay. What's crassy? Denoting a particular form of government or influence. That's the nice political way of doing that. Let's scroll on down. There we go. Rule. Right? Let's go down here. Where is it? Latin. Where is it? There you are. What does the Greek word, because we're going to go back to Greeks, because, you got black Greeks out there. What does crassy mean? Crassy, because Greek government, right? Rule or government. That's the cute word, but rule. So what is democracy? It is a demonstration of rule. We're going to show you how we rule. What was China's demonstration of Rome 2.0's rule? Hong Kong. And what just happened to Hong Kong? (2020). Activists plead guilty. Activists, Tiananmen Square match with Virgin Autographs arrested by Hong Kong authorities. A lockdown had happened. China showed somebody they no longer want their demonstration of rule. Who's helping China? You already know. The other party. In this Putin. But they're all capitalists, so let's not get this twisted. Every single one of them are capitalists. They all capitalize. Isn't that what a capitalist is? They capitalize on situations, opportunities, or people. So they're all capitalists. Giving away things to other people at the behest of other. It's still socialist, capitalist. They're both the same ists. To govern. Everybody wants a government. What's a government? To rule over by right of authority. So somebody's rule went over somebody else if you know who the Trail of Tears led to when you went to Tulsa. So now that we're done with the BS, we can move on about Rome 3.0. Because now that we know 2.0 was nothing more than a swap over to, the indigenous still being pushed the hell down, we can get over that. Because we still got to be able to survive as a people. That's the next thing. That's always the thing that we've got to deal with. Now, as I look at the world, and I've been looking at a lot of the news, I've already kind of figured this out. One of the things that I've been watching, and I'm just waiting for my damn page to want to load, is I've been watching what's going on in just the natural world, right? As a businessman, I'm not going to sit there and look at any technology from my own personal needs. I did that already. That's how I've been failing the last few times I missed technology, like the hardware revolution that came in the 90s, early 2000s, the internet revolution that came in the late 90s and fell a little bit in the 2000s and shot back up, but I missed what the internet meant. Social media, what it truly meant, that transition into social. And I'm catching this one. I'm still a little late to the party. I'm about 4 years late because I came in 2017 into the blockchain party. And it already ran in 2008, 2009. It had started. So I was a little late to the party when I got in 2016. All right. So what I'm not going to miss is a flow of information that's telling me where the money's going. Because I worked at a bank. When I worked at the private bank, I realized all these people's assets were a bunch of things: boats, yachts. Those things get torn up in storms. That's the stupidest asset in the world, but that's what things were based on. And then what companies, especially places that play the game of Go, like China does, China's playing of Go isn't like chess. See, in chess, which is what all these idiots seem to want to be playing, everything has a fixed set of moves, right? And it's just trying to remove pieces off the board. Whereas in Go, that's not what the rule of the game is. The goal of the game is to take over as much surface area as possible. Now, do you think that every horse is going to make, or every knight, or every bishop, or every card, all kings or queens, all of that crap is going to do the same thing over and over? No, everybody's going to have their own reason, their own greed, their own ways to be manipulated and monetized by whomever has the power or the control of a ledger, which is the bank, to know who owes what goes where. The church was nothing more than a bank. That's why we have a District of Columbia in the United States of America. Why does a United States have a District of Columbia? What's in Columbia? The Catholic Church. So we have to change our strategy. It has to change. Do we think, honestly think we're going into a more analog world now? Or do you think the more likely scenario is that everything's becoming digital and they no longer need people? Or they only need people to do something specific, like keep the machines running? What seems more viable? We'll let the news tell us, right? Edward Snowden says competing nations now under pressure to acquire Bitcoin following El Salvador. So every country has already taken on the new mark. What is a mark? Oops, sorry. Give me a second. What is a mark meaning? Right? So we're just going to do the same thing we always do. Just use meaning. Mark, small area or surface, a line to make a visual impression. Okay. Let's try finance if we're bankers, right? Because if we're talking about a bunch of people who were in revenue or in the financial industry, like how we left Tulsa, moved someplace else, and, we're potentially in, let's see, there's a place called Ararat, Virginia, like Mount Ararat, and there's North Carolina. So, this place, North Carolina, that had a place called Ararat, Mount Ararat, like where Noah might have been, where MG has said potentially, the people of a certain kind of people would be the people of, a kind of people, and this is that place. It's not someplace else. Egypt was here, and all this stuff that's been talked about was here. Now, that's something you got to do on your own research and do the homework on. But from my findings, I'm finding he's right about that. So then if this people was pushed away from the shores, Trail of Tears, then everybody's taking on a new currency or mark, right? So we're talking about finance. We might not be talking about, so what's a mark? Trading, a mark. Mark. To be defined according to record about, you know what? I want to get Etamine. I know I'm probably doing this, spelling it way wrong. E-T. Is it Etamine? No, it's really going to mess me up because I don't know how to spell Etamine. And it's not going to even do that. E-T-A? Meaning. hate y'all so much when I can't. This is what I mean. I was horrible in school, y'all, but I store information crazy well for some reason. Let's go here. Let's try this. Mark, visible impression, to take notice. That is not what a mark is, y'all. Like, for real. Let's stop playing. An object of ridicule, points under, correct. Standard of performance, quality, or condition. A mark of self-esteem. A symbol for identification of ownership. Huh. There we go. That's getting closer. That's getting really closer. See, there we go. A symbol used for identification or indication of ownership. So if we have dollar bills, wouldn't dollar bills be marks? Like a Deutsch mark? What's a Deutsch? D-O-D. Right? What's a Deutsch mark? Deutsch, there we go. I can't spell. Deutschmark or D-Mark was the official currency of the Federal Republic of Germany until issued in that. So there's a mark. A mark, Deutschmark, is a symbol of finance. You're going to have a mark of a beast. A mark. A finance mark. You're going to make money from a machine. Find, let me see, new, mark, right, under a financial definition. Mark, to market or investing securities. Mark, what's a mark in stocks? Mark, definition, mark, financial, here we go, financial dictionary. All right, there we go. Mark, 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 see, mark to market, see, Deutschmark. So if we see Deutschmark, we know what we're going to be talking about. We're talking about money. And I'm going to have all, great or small, have the mark of the beast. A beast will have 666. The sixth letter of the Hebrew alphabet is W. So you got www. You're not going to be able to buy or sell without being on the internet. Simple and plain. So, who is Rome? Who controls the internet? Well, the internet right now is bogged down. Every business owner I have talked to in the last 6 to 8 months, especially the last 6 to 8 months, every venture capital firm I'm dealing with, things are just tight, and they're having to get rid of employees and put in automation. And I'm seeing that even when you do something as simple as, if you look up who's the top person doing that, if you go to YouTube, I'm going to show y'all something. Let's go to youtube.com, right? Let's go here first. Then I'm going to go in here, I'm going to say Microsoft. There we go, soft. And then I'm going to go power, automate, desktop, tutorial. I'm only going to sort for the last month. I just want you to see how many people are teaching people how to automate machines right now. And I want you to look at how many people have watched those videos. 115 views here, 1,000 views here. Let's sort it by top views. And this is just the month. Let's look at the top views by view count, right? So let's get it by view count. So 4 weeks, already 600, 400 views here, 400 views. That's just only a month, and 400 people have already been getting into this. Now let's go ahead and sort this now by 1 year. This way we can just get what's happened in the last year. So in 1 year, we've got over 507,000 views. 233,000 views. 98,000 views. How many do you think is more automation coming or less automation coming? Smash a like if you think more automation's coming. For real. Like, and I'm not trying to be funny about this because this is lives, man, and nobody is making the transition. See, how is the machines? Remember, we're talking about the Internet of Things is coming. Like, this is not me saying this. I'm not sitting there just saying, "Hey guys, I'm a sage and I know all things." No, I kind of understand tech long enough to know that I've just been watching the same cycle happen over and over again, and now I'm just kind of calling this cycle because I get it. I've watched each one. Let me see something. Oh yeah, automation. We're gonna say desktop automation. There we go. Right here. Go to the news. Robotic desktop automation. RPA. Robotic process. Let's do that. RPA. It's called robotic process automation. Has become one of the most compelling. Can robot products help with the mainframe modernization? Anywhere IPO plan. So they're about to get out. They're a huge software company, automation company. I've been looking at them for years. Let's see. Endless possibilities of robotics. So this is the hype, y'all. And the salaries for this stuff is jumping up. Blue Prism's another big company. I know this industry because I'm in it. Robotic process automation. Automate anywhere. Salesforce getting into robotic process automation. So what I'm telling you is that it's coming. And now they're connecting the cloud to the automation. So where do you store that data? Do you store it on your central machines that keep getting hacked and crash? No. You're going to store it on decentralized databases. What are decentralized databases called now? Blockchain. You need a financial structure for that, right? This was the first shot across the bow of it. SEC threatens to sue crypto Coinbase, right? Exchange over being able to have a lending platform that can issue more percentage than they can anymore. When I tell you they already issue those interests, what are they suing about? They already got an APR of 5%, not an APY, but an APR to hold Ethereum, 4% to hold the Algorand. These are all systems. They're networks. You're sitting your cash to validate for networks because these can run programs. Smash a like if you understand that programming on blockchains equals the Internet of Things. Now, this system of Bitcoin, I'm going to get back to the news in a second. This system of Bitcoin, because it is a system, has a power structure. This is how you watch where Bitcoin is. Bitcoin go down, the power and the amount it can hash or the amount of transactions it can do. This means transactions per second. How many transactions to do in a second drops? The price of Bitcoin fell. It's going up. The price of Bitcoin went up. It's that simple. Not hard shit. Going up, Bitcoin's going up. The price goes up. Where are we? People are fearful. Doesn't matter because people are buying up Bitcoin. Look, the money is going up. Revenue is going in. People are buying. Options kind of matter. All these things kind of matter as far as this screen is, the addresses that hold how much Bitcoin and where the options are expiring that could potentially crash or surge Bitcoin up. But let me show you something. I don't even give a damn about the news. Why? How come I'm being able to call all these shots? I called this drop before it happened. I called this drop before it happened. I called this pump before it happened. I called this drop before it happened. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. I'm not supposed to be able to do that, and that's not me. I already showed y'all how it's done. Go back in the videos. I show this. I just want you to see. I told my girl, I've told my friends, I've told my business partners the same thing. By the end of this crypto run, people are going to realize I know what the hell I'm talking about. And that's not for braggadocious shit. That's because if you understand what I'm talking about, you're going to understand we're in a kind of a big transition point, close to the Great Depression. All the party we've been doing right now has been the great uprising, or what do you call the Roaring 20s? It was called the Roaring 20s, right? We just got a longer Roaring 20s. Everybody was able to buy homes. Everybody's able to buy cars. Everybody's able to buy things. That's exactly what happened before the Great Depression. Y'all got to go back in time and do your history about the situation. Just enough for you to know who survived it. Entrepreneurs did. Just like those that were led through the Trail of Tears. That ended up at Tulsa, Oklahoma, and were businesses and banks all over again. Because we understand business. We understand commerce. The waters are commerce. That's it. And and what people realize is we understand how to make the waters flow. We're the ones that make the music. We make the jiggy shit. We make what's hot. We do fun shit. It's just how we are. It's just how our melanin moves. That's why they want it so fucking much. But come on, man. We've got to get back to ourselves. Don't just run around here talking about Black Wall Street, if you don't know what it means to feel it. And I mean feel it. So that's why when I started doing these videos over here and I started showing you automation, business automation, I started telling you about the fact that, these machines were moving from China and they're coming to the United States. And the news is proving that they're coming here. Banking, new industry, new rules. A company attacking the SEC. Let's see. China mining is coming over here. And I put it in the Discord. Hold on. Let me get the Discord up. I put it in the Discord. Here it is. Ukraine is going to legalize Bitcoin. Amazon in Mexico. Here it goes. 5,600 Bitcoin miners. Okay, hold on. I got it. Found it. Right here. Boom. Right here in the Discord, Cash Lane Ruin and Musical Geniuses, link in the description below. Right here, proof that China is sending all of their hardware here to use our electricity. And I have a link all the way to the top about that damn statement, period. Let me go where is this? Oops, hold on. Damn. There it is. There it is. Boom. Right here. Right here. I said this all the way back here, and this was June 30th, and I told all of y'all, New York, there's 3 cents they're going to get per watt. South Carolina, Texas, Ohio, Illinois, and Georgia. See? Georgia. What I just showed you. What I just show you. Let me scroll back up. Damn. Did I skip past it again? I may have skipped past it again. Hold on. Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. Go back to Cash Lane. Right here. So here are the 56,000 Bitcoin miners that are now in the state of Georgia. That's what we've got to deal with. These things are happening regardless if we want to understand this or not. Energy is seemingly the new currency. So like energy credits. I kept hearing this in the news. And I'm just going to type the word. And let me bring this browser over here. I'm just going to bring this over here and move it into news. Energy credits. Craft, sports, plus entertainment, welcome back. Biden energy credits. BMW to tokenize renewable energy credits. IBM energy credits. IBM CPU company, not CPU, server hardware company is getting into energy credits. Let's see. Climate change energy credits. Energy tax credits. Energy tax credits. Huh. That's a thing. Tax credits. So that's how you save your money. Tax credit. If everybody's a business and every business can have tax credits, you as an individual SSN, social security number, can't get access to tax credits. How convenient is that? Tax credits available for businesses. 1 day ago, Missouri lawmaker extension of lapsing agriculture tax credits. All right, but I want energy tax. Like, is that a bad thing? Overpaid energy tax. How Congress or U.S. eats its moment on climate change, tax credits, and rebate. Your home. Tax treatment, nuclear energy, tax and energy. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what we're dealing with. We're dealing with new energy grid. Right? Energy grid. Strengthen the energy grid. Power systems are now to formation of grid services. So now we've got new formation. Physicists just broke laser fusion. Power plants. Gas. Texas power grid is hanging on by its fingernails. Energy grid tax. So business, energy, grid, business. Let's check that. Something's telling me. Biden blueprint for solar energy. Okay. So the reason why I was doing that is I wanted to see if it was going to lead me down a path, but it's not trying to lead me. So I'm going to push the algorithm where I need it to go. And that is energy incentives. Let's see if incentives gives us that. A variety of incentives. Energy incentives. Elon Musk. Come on now. Listen, because I know I heard Musk is getting a bunch of energy something. He's going into energy. Energy tax. Oh, come on. Energy in India. Okay, maybe it's incentives. Is it incentives? There is a word I'm looking for that it's because I am not using the right phrase, I am getting pushed away from the fact that Elon is doing something. He's getting an energy kickback. And I was trying to see if it was like these energy tax, carbon tax? Is that what it's called? Is it a carbon tax initiative? Is there carbon tax credits? Oh, because you know we need credits. That's right, credits. Remember, Section 45Q of the Internal Revenue offers a tax credit, $12 for each metric ton of carbon captured, sequestered. As of July 29th, we are in an energy consumption mode. To get tax credits, there's carbon capture tax credits. These guys are flipping into, I want to prove I am doing what you want in a transparent way. Oh, I know who's going to help you. NRG Crypto. NRG. Let's see your roadmap. You were here in 2017. Yeah, you've been in here a while, so you survived the last crash. Let's see. Launch bridge. Launch time fourth quarter. Liquidity farming on energy swap. So there's going to be decentralized energy swapping. I really got to look into this damn token. Hold on, y'all. We're about to take a journey. I keep telling y'all, this game ain't what you think it is. Oh, no. It's going to be CoinGecko. Yep. Go to CoinGecko, and I want NRG, because I know the token. 160. And that's energy.world, which is where we are, energy.world. $1.60. Okay. Who's working with you? Do you have anything in here that lets me know who's working with you? Our story, the team, our partners. Kucoin. So now you know where you can buy some. I know I'm going to go be looking. Coin Market Cap is interested. These are all, of course, crypto players, and that's media. Those are people that talk about it. So there's no big names in it. Okay, at least for what we know. Right? That's what they want me to think right now. I don't believe that. I believe it's got a lot more going on. And what I'm going to have to do is actually there we go. Do this and then get the news and see what we got. Looky. 4 weeks ago, Vargadon, Arga, and Gig to develop offshore wind in Norway. Is Energy gonna be getting that data? Find this on the page. Is even how it's phrased. Agdar Energy and Agdar Energy. Agdar Energy. So it doesn't look like it's the same thing. What I'm going to try to do is see if we can find anything where it's just that website. Interview, Gupta, DP Energy. E and ERGI. And we're going to put crypto. We might have to go around the dumb shit. Here we go. And we're back to that dumb shit. Here we go. Energy. Buy energy in 3 steps. No. Of energy. No. No. I want it to be exactly this. Don't deviate. No results for that. Give me just energy then. And then I still got that stupid crap. So it seems like there's no... I saw big deals. I know there was some other news going on, but for some reason, I'm not seeing it right now. Okay. but they should have their own news. And I'm also going to join their Discord, right? They have a Discord. I would be keeping my eyes on this one, y'all. Because I've heard I've heard this one a bunch. A bunch. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit their Discord right now. Join Energy. Yep, I'll do that in a minute. And let's go back to the Discord hours. But I know it's on Kucoin, so I'm definitely going to have to look into that and that energy swap and try to understand their architecture. So yeah, there is an energy situation that is definitely happening. Venezuela mining Bitcoins, a way to generate income effortlessly. Cryptos were moving to bank it, so it's an alarm. And then if we just look at the AI and what it's found, I haven't looked at this for a while, and you can see we've got way too much news for us to even try to go through, but I'll just look at the top things we see real fast. Altcoins, let's see. I've never even heard of these two. Interesting. I don't know what those are. Veracity, second proof of patent. Okay. Bear phase. I'm not worried about extended bear phase. I don't really look at the news because of this right here. Just understand, I called the pump, called this drop back in June of 2021, June 21st of this year. Called it, that this drop was going to happen right here. So I already know where it's going to go, so I'm not really too concerned, because remember, there's another drop and another run-up before that last drop before this year's over. This is the end of the cycle, y'all. Right in this pocket is the last coup de grace. It's going to be a quick pump and quick out. So I'm going to be in this pocket selling to USDC, dollar coin. German investment firm plans to add Bitcoin to its offering. Binance to pay Go Crypto. Charles Hoskinson, many more products. Coinbase chief Brian Armstrong calls out SEC threatening to sue top crypto exchange. MasterCard is doing acquisitions for an analytics firm, Data. McDonald's accepting Bitcoin in El Salvador. So now McDonald's is stacking on Bitcoin passively. Top analyst doubts Bitcoin pullback is over. Whatever, we don't care. Under pressure, we just saw that. We saw that. Ethereum wills, we don't care. We don't care. Control the entire crypto space. You can't control torrents, you nutsos. Come on now. You can't do nothing about torrents, but you want to do something about crypto. Y'all are just so old, man. Old heads. Crypto analyst, I don't care about an analyst. Analyze this, all right? I called this dip. Analyze that. I ain't got time for you. Veteran trader predicts Bitcoin. Whatever. All right, so basically the news is a bunch of BS, right? Remember, things can be manipulated, and I've been calling the dips and the pumps. We got another pump coming in a couple weeks. We're going to have some weakness right now. So, what does this all have to do with Rome 3.0? Energy. Bitcoin miners have come here. Real estate is for the most part, like, look, China, crypto. Oh, just say Bitmain, right? Where is Bitmain, which is a Chinese hardware company? Where is Bitmain? Not images, dummy. Go back. News. There we are. Georgia is getting 56,000 mines. It was 63, but whatever. 56,000 miners are coming here. Hive blockchain is ordering 1,800 performance miners. So where is Hive putting that? So we got to find out where that's going. What state's going to have that? Blockchain will take a delivery of 1,300 miners. This is 2 weeks ago. All right. The partnership is so there's a Bitmain will bring mining machines. That's 5 hours ago. Okay. Mining performance is delivery received and operating. Okay. Let's see. IWS Holdings is getting some mining hardware. Okay. These are all companies. I'm just showing you all the orders of hardware going into businesses to be able to do transactions. 56 mineros a Bitcoin. That's a Georgia. All right. They're talking about it. Bitfarms provides Bitcoin production and mining operation updates. Okay, let's go ahead and see who's getting another set of machines, right? This is all we got to do. This is all we got to do. This is how you hunt down what's going on, really. All these people are spending money on hardware. That means they're recouping investment. Remember, hardware is what you got to follow. Just like I followed the hardware to the house, I'm also following the hardware is becoming smaller. CM4. Just look up the word CM4 and you put up an image and it's going to show you what a CM4 is. This thing, this little machine, this thing that fits in the palm of your hand can make all the hardware you're going to want in a minute. What if I put this? This is 8 gigabytes. This has a quad core CPU. What's up? CM4 specs. Look at it. Let me show you something. CM4 specs. Come on, man. Right? Here we go. Seed Studio, #1 place, right? Key features. Boom. CM4 module. Oh, this is the board. No. Wrong thing. That's the board that it plugs into. No. Here we go. Right here. This little thing has quad core A72 ARM 8 64-bit CPU. A quad core. 8 gigabytes of RAM. With quad cores, Bluetooth, all this in a thing that fits in the palm of your hand. What if I have boy? What's the name of that company again? Come on, man. Was it still Seed Studio? It still might have been Seed Studio. Actually, it still might have been y'all. It still might have been. No, it isn't. Turing Pi. TURING. Turing Pi, the new one that's coming out. Boom. Raspberry Pi CM4s go into each one of these slots. On one board, 4 individual machines on one board, and this still fits in the palm of your hand. Look at this. There's a revolution in hardware that's coming. It's called edge computing, or the Internet of Things. Don't need people. Rocket Lab signs a 5-launch deal with European Internet of Things satellite company. Amazon TV is the next step for the company because they realize they can build their own TV box. I can too with a CM4 because it plays Android. And they steal tech. All of Amazon Web Services is them jacking open source software. And it's known. A thing is your Amazon, the Echo. Oh no, the Amazon, is it Echo? Whatever it is. Alexa, Amazon Alexa, your Google Echo or whatever, all these things. Your Roku is a thing, your smart TV is a thing, your smart refrigerator is a thing, your smart washer is a thing, your laptop's a thing, your phone's a thing. A Raspberry Pi is a thing. And there's going to be the street light that's connected to the network is a thing. Your charging station when everything's electric's a thing. Your house generating power from solar cells running to a Tesla battery storage thing that has a little Raspberry Pi in it mining cryptocurrency is a thing. Energy. Elon Musk has the lockdown on basically, we don't even need you in a home no more. We found a way to make homes profitable without people. Now people are going to have to learn how to maintain hardware to live in these homes. If you can't maintain hardware in the home, you can't generate credits. And what's the new credits? It's not the credits you do with your labor. It's how many robots or IP addresses you got making money. Because this is what's going to be called edge computing. Begin to learn it. It is going to be the coin term for the generation. Is going to be how edge computing drives efficiency, edge computing network data, edge computing challenges. They're going to fix it because it's already coming. Oh, you need a 5G network. It's on the blockchain already. It's called Helium. Here's the Explorer. ExplorerHelium.com. If you go in here, here's all the 5G pop-ups that are already on the blockchain and people are earning money from them. It's waiting to load. It's that many. Hold on, I gotta hit refresh. Maybe it's a glitch in the matrix. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta show you something as well. Get ready for next year. Oh, it doesn't want to show me right now. Oh, it's going to be like that. You're going to have to go on your own time. For some reason, it's not showing me the little lights. All right. Now, reminds me, also, the Matrix is back. And it's coming out this winter. There is a trailer about it. It's going to be here December, like 21st or some... What is it, release? Matrix 21, Matrix 4. I think it's December. Here we go. HBO Max on the 22nd, but they're going to put it on the solstice. 12/21. 21. Right? Ain't that the official release? Hold on. Let me go to the end of this. We need to see all that. We don't want to go and get any crap from them because you know how they be about they ish. Right? You know how they be about they ish. There it is. Okay. There it is. 12/22/21. Interesting. Why didn't they do 12/21/21? That's interesting. So it's 12/22/21. They didn't want it to look like it's the solstice, but there's going to be a preview release on the 21st, I'm sure. So it really is released on the 21st to them, but it'll be the 22nd to all of us. So it'll be on the solstice, right? Isn't there the 12/21? Is that a solstice? 12/21 solstice? Tuesday, December 21st. Yeah, it's a solstice. Winter solstice. Okay. So, I don't know what the story of the Matrix is. I just know that it's basically, I guess, the Neo who's forgotten who he is getting some more forgetting who he is type beats. I don't know. I just know if they're bringing the Matrix back this year, I know when was the original Matrix release? Matrix release date. 1999. What happened at the end of 1999? The end of 1999. In the news. In 1999, wasn't the internet in 1999? Wasn't that the peak of the internet bubble? Because it crashed in 2000, didn't it? 99.com. There it is, the 1999.com bubble. This feels like 1999 global bubble all over again. It's a global bubble. .com bubble. 1999. So they released the Matrix at the time that a whole shift from analog to digital had just begun. Because after the bubble popped, companies had all been, and companies this was because everybody had to become an internet company. All right? This is when everything had to become an internet company. So when you see movies like The Matrix get brought out, that this is a whole nother transition. And I think this transition is one where we're dealing with hardware, y'all. Hardware is the most important thing, and real estate, hardware, and blockchain are intermingling. And edge computing in real estate, huh? Is edge computing going to real estate? Expands everything as a service platform. Edge AI computing app. So, okay, Lenovo, the one that they're kicking out of California, is getting into homes. Oh, there's why they're kicking out Lenovo. Ha, 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 ha. Because they're getting into the homes, they're going to automate everything. We're going to know what you do, huh? We're going to have you for everything and get you for your money, huh? You better get these credits, huh? You better learn how to code so you can get the servers up, huh? That's what's going on. We better learn how to code, huh? You better learn how to put a server up, huh? And keep it running 24/7, huh? Admit it, you really don't know what a data center is. Complete, fully virtualized 5G data session, edge computing trends, edge computing in real estate. All right. Real estate. Solar storage, because these Raspberry Pis to mine things would need solar storage. So hybrid renewable energy projects installs first ever installs Colorado's first ever fully transparent solar windows. So now they're just going to have solar windows. They're trying to sequester as much energy as possible. Solar signs operations agreement, that's 2 days ago. Everybody wants to get solar up because they're going to run blockchain, right? So business, blockchain. Because that's what's happening. MasterCard acquires another company to entire blockchain merges with global blockchain business. Set to Marathon's Bitcoin mining pool. Yeah, we weirdo. All right. Let's see. We got data gumbo receives deep announces innovation index, whatever the hell that means. Soul Razor plans to do for Solana what Alchemy did. Oh, Soul Razor, that's gonna be interesting. I'm keeping an eye on them. Let's see. Business blockchain. Technology enhancement. Solana. So all I do is put business blockchain. You see Solana and Ethereum show up. That's why I'm saying Solana's in pocket for businesses right now. Told you, blockchain databases. Argo blockchain, operational update. NASDAQ joins blockchain-based tokenized stock trading venture. So the NASDAQ is getting into DeFi stock trading, tokenized stock trading, like trading NFT tokens. Okay. Game tokens. Okay. I told you game companies are going to get funding in multiple ways. Shipping giants create blockchain platform to enhance global. Okay, shipping chains. Okay, shipping. Oh, speaking of shipping, wait. Isn't shipping getting frozen? Shipping. Ports. Closed. Right? We've been having a whole bunch of shipping ports that have been closing, haven't we? How harsh are China's COVID restrictions? A single infection closed the world's busiest port. Really? One infection closed the whole port? Come on, y'all. China shut down. China reopens the terminal, but it's slowing it. It's like if you stop for a couple weeks, how much damage have you done, y'all? 2-week closure. How much damage have you done when you close your port for just 2 weeks? And everybody needs everything that's coming out of your port like that day, or everything is timed, and you delay everything by 2 weeks. What happens to the shelves? Okay, so that's the port that was closed out when making deliveries to us because of one case of COVID overseas. So the port was shut down there. Let's look at West Coast ports. I'm not even going to say closed, right? Pile up at U.S. West Coast ports. This was 2 days ago. Containers pile up. Why are containers piling up outside of our shores? Shipping delays. So you said shipping delays for 2 weeks from China, and we still got shipping delays right now. You better look at them shelves again. Hold on. Do we need to? Store shelves. We go to the news, right? We just look at the overall flying off the Phoenix shelf. Let's go and store shelves. No. We're going to go store inventory. Because we do have to lead it a bit, right? How brands. Okay. Inventory, store inventory, shelves. Okay, let's do that. Automate. Wire closed. Can't find anything. Retailers work around supply snags. Supply shortage. Let's do plural. So that way we're gonna look for gross problems, right? Washington school cafeterias face food supply shortages. Your schools are empty. Send them home. Okay. China wants more coal from Mongolia to fill the gap left by Australia ban. Shortage over there. U.S. supply chain shortages and the consequences of globalization run amok 1 day ago. Supply and worker shortage hit school cafeterias. So not only, I told y'all, they can't get nobody in these places, these buildings to work. Corporate buildings, they couldn't get, chefs are getting paid a ton to get into these places, but they don't have nobody to work to help them. So what are they going to do? Have to do all the cooking themselves? When they can't even have help come in? Nah, it don't make sense. Send them home. Especially this fall. Watch, y'all. I'm just going with, I'm not even, no fear mongering. This is just data. I go with the data, right? And I don't got much time left because I got to get ready to go to call at 3 o'clock. But supply shortages. So let me jump back over to what we now know. Containers are piled up. Right? We now know there's supply shortages internally. We're backed up by 2 weeks. And hardware is the new money. Blockware mining, delivering all these miners, Bitcoin miners, 1,300. Cryptocurrencies. They got miners, right? How much? They're going to tell you this, how many terahashes or what? I just want to get to it. Bitmain. They're going to bring their the potential of 54 terahashes or something other. All right, so they're making an investment. Mining performance. They delivered, somebody got more miners. They're going to be able, they got BTC, so they're making money in crypto. All right, ISW Holdings outlines sales for partnership for Bitmain. So now there's a whole bunch of deals going behind the table. Bitfarms provides Bitcoin production and mining operation updates, over 2,000 Bitcoin in custody. So you're seeing what the fiat is. We don't want to understand that Rome 3.0 is just that. 3.0. It's all digital. So look at you're now looking at companies. What companies are on blockchains? How many blockchain companies are doing something? Right now, there are games out and coming out that issue credit. So imagine you can play Grand Theft Auto, play the game, soup up some kind of car, and then be able to sell that right back on the blockchain. That's coming. Imagine you can put your music into that car and stream it from some type of network or stream it from a playlist. We're going to be able to make money on top of money on top of money because we're what the gross national product is media. because there ain't nothing else anymore. So it's what you create. What is your product? What is your service? What is your residual income or asset or subscription? If you can't do it physically through real estate right now because it's kind of expensive and it's overblown and all the corporations are buying it up, these land contracts have empty buildings. So they're just getting ready to get technicians to be able to put solar up and do all the stuff that we need to augment these buildings to get ready to do hashes per second on the edge computing network. Bitcoin is just a new way of saying edge computer. Robots are going to get paid not from people. They're going to get paid from other robots. This is the way it happens. Welcome to Rome 3.0. Now, what we do with this information is, what is your product? What is your service? I'm looking at these games. I'm looking at these the networks that are going to be running the games. Who's going to be like Solana right now for me? Because Cardano and Ethereum is cost too much money. Their gas is too high. That price is way too high. They need to cut it. Solana's gas is low, and I'm in with that. I want to sell NFTs on that. I can put applications on that. Understand that when you saw Angel Fire and GeoCities, that was the new move. You putting content on some type of machine. But they controlled those machines, and those machines could disappear. We kept asking, how, like, all the content we used to love is all gone. Well, now it could be paid for, put on the blockchain, and last for perpetuity, because all assets are going digital, and whoever has the more digital assets will receive the more credits. Your business EIN number is now how you get credits. You're welcome. I got to get to work. I got to get ready for my call. Y'all be safe out on these streets. And we'll get back to Rome 3.0 deeper within the next tomorrow. I'll get deeper into it. I just have more research to do. But just know, it's computing, y'all. It's fiat. Changing from analog to digital. And the ledger doesn't need Wells Fargo, Bank of America, none of them. Because your wallet is the app, and the app is the wallet. Now it's just who you pay taxes to. And that's always been the move, ain't it? So, we'll just figure this out, but it's whoever owns these computers and these energy credits. So it's time to stack up these credits. Data is also oil, and that's also money. And that's what I'm going to also be getting deeper into, on how we get closer to putting applications on these platforms and begin transitioning to blockchain companies. Y'all be safe out on these streets. I'll holler at you. Peace out.